How do you envision your role in this position contributing to the overall mission of our organization? Well, I've read of Tesla Motors ever since it started, so I am very excited to apply to this position. And with this position, the sales internship in London, UK, I believe I could contribute my previous sales experience, my knowledge of Tesla Motors, and my ability to continue learning of Tesla. As stated in the sales internship job requirements, it is required that you are able to continue learning of Tesla Motors, and that is what I plan on doing. I want to learn everything I can of Tesla Motors and continue that and pass it on to customers and be able to sell to customers in this sales position. How would you go about establishing your credibility with the team? Well, I believe one, starting anew with new coworkers, you should work as hard as you can just to establish that credibility and continue that hard work. Obviously, it is important to become friends with, not really friends, but become comfortable with your coworkers. But you should also remain stable and remain able to supply the work that they need and to supply the help that they need. So I believe just working as hard as you can is the best way to establish credibility with your team. Can you describe a situation in which your work was criticized? I can describe a situation. I previously worked at the UAF office of the Bursar, and there my supervisor's boss, asked me to create an Excel sheet with data on it, basic data. I quickly put together the Excel sheet and I submitted it to my supervisor and my supervisor's boss, although my supervisor later then told me that I should have submit it to my supervisor first, and then my supervisor would submit it to my boss, just because there were certain design errors in it. And what I learned from that is to, before you submit your work, you should have everyone you know in your work office proofread it as much as they can, and then you submit it to the boss. What irritates you about other people, and how do you handle it? What generally irritates me about people is the fact that they're not willing to work for what they want. As with coworkers, as I'm sure we've all experienced before, is they're there, but they're not really working. Slackers, I guess the word is. I believe that if you're at work, you should be working. Of course, it's understandable to make friends at work and to maybe slack off a little bit on Friday after a long day's work, but you shouldn't be constantly slacking. You're there to work, you're getting paid to work, and you should be working on what you are there to do. What can you offer us that other candidates cannot? I believe what I can offer to the company is not only my previous sales experience, but as well as my ability to continue learning of Tesla and to share that knowledge with customers. Tesla is a very innovative, very fast-moving company that is making a fast trail to the future of electric motors, electric cars. I believe I can contribute to that because I'm excited about learning more about it. I'm excited about sharing that with the customers. I want everyone to know about Tesla Motors. I tell my friends about Tesla Motors, and I believe that it's a very innovative, very important company, and I really want to be able to experience that, experience its growth, experience customers, experience everything about Tesla Motors. If you could choose any superhero power, what would it be and why? If I could have any superhero power, this is a difficult question, I believe I would want to be able to read minds, which I know most people say they don't really want that power, but what I found myself thinking most of the time during the day is I really wish I knew what this person was thinking right now. And of course, with the ability to read their minds, I wouldn't have to ask myself that question. Also, with this sales position at Tesla, I would be able to use that superpower to really know what the customer wants and how I should be selling this to the customer, and if they're not taking it, or all that information. But that's not the only reason I want that superpower. It's just a really cool superpower.